Vaughan Hills.
Madam Speaker, I just want to make a short contribution because as a member who represents an area often described as the Bible Belt, I know that I have many in my electorate who have firm views on this particular motion and the broader debate of gay marriage. Can I also just highlight to all members that there's probably not a member in this House that doesn't have a gay or lesbian relative or a gay and lesbian close friend or indeed a gay and lesbian loved one. But in my mind, when we come to this chamber, we need to come putting our personal emotions aside and we need to come and address these motions in a way that is objective and certainly transparent. I'm opposed to the motion for a number of reasons, but I just want to touch on something the member for Canterbury just said, and that is the word disturbing. I think this motion is disturbing because it sets a precedent that for some reason we need to embrace or engage or acknowledge leaders and individuals in the community because of their sexuality. Part one of the motion highlights the fact that His Grace, the former Bishop of New Hampshire, is the first openly gay man. Madam Speaker, I don't know what that has to do with his role as the Bishop of New Hampshire. I would hope that any person in a leadership role would do that role without fear or favour, or indeed without any reference to their sexuality. Can I also just...
Let's not have any interjections. You'll all have an opportunity on this motion.
It's called tolerance. Can I also highlight the fact that this motion calls us to show an expression of support for equality of same-sex couples? Well, indeed, I can't stand up here in good conscience and say that I do support the notion of same-sex couples, while that whole debate relates to same-sex marriages. I think by endorsing this motion, and certainly part 3 of this motion, we are going to, by inference, be supporting same-sex marriage. And I just think that this is a dangerous precedent for us to start to suggest that anything other than this debate is not going to lead to a further debate on same-sex marriages. Can I also just highlight the fact, Madam Speaker, that part 4 of the motion says that notes that all members of Parliament are supportive of the views expressed in those 3 motions, in those 3 paraphrases. Now, again, I cannot stand here in all good conscience and say that I do that. I think that the notion of same-sex marriages needs a much stronger public debate. I have to say, in my electorate, there is just no public debate on it. When the matter was brought up in the federal sphere not long ago, I had one person in my electorate who I door-knocked to raise it with me. Most of the people in my electorate are concerned about carbon tax, they're concerned about unemployment, they're concerned about the economy, they're concerned about educating their children. I don't think that we're respecting their wishes and their views and their desire for this parliament to better the state of New South Wales by spending time on this type of motion.
Member for Shellharbour.
It's relevant to 129. Can you please ask the member to return to the lead of the motion?
Well, look, I'm sorry, the member for Shellharbour. The member for Shellharbour. Since I returned to the chair, I'm absolutely insistent that members are able to express their views on this matter and should be able to do so without interjections. And there has been allowed a broad range of debate in this matter this morning.
Well, you're quite right,
Member Vaughan Hills
has
has
the fact that nobody on this side has interrupted those that have a different opinion to me.
And that won't happen while I'm in the chair.
Can I just say, Madam Speaker, by concluding, I am a practising Anglican. I respect His Grace. I respect the position that he held, but I just can't in all good conscience, and I suspect that his understanding of Christianity would certainly concur with my view that because I can't in all good conscience support the bill, I won't be supporting the motion.
Thank you.